hiding in the plastics. I very nearly missed it. Wait, is that? No. Is this piece. One of my favorite brands. It sells ever so well for me, and some of their styles can be worth over $100.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Today, we are headed up to Cedar City in Utah to see what we can find at the Deseret Industries thrift store. And then we're headed up the mountain 9,000 feet for a 5-day adventure in the Dixie National Forest. Leaving out of Las Vegas, Nevada, we head northeast, cutting through the very top corner of Arizona and into Utah. It's only about an hour's drive from the Utah state line to Cedar City, and before we knew it, I was pulling off the freeway, getting ready to go thrifting. We are in Cedar City. This is Deseret Industries. It's a huge thrift store, lots of clothes, hard goods, and all sorts of treasures for us to look through. They have an outdoor room as well. It's my favorite. Lots more shelves of overflow goods. So let's go inside and see what they have. Let's go thrifting. We'll grab a cart. There aren't many episodes that don't feature my beloved Thrifting Vegas blanket, but since we're headed up into the mountains right from this store, I left it safely at home. As you can see, there are racks and racks of clothes, which they are restocking as we speak. But I am headed over here to the hard goods section, where I've already spotted something I like. Look at these 2 clusters of glass grapes, green and red. Some are satin, some are clear. Let's definitely make those our first find. This is promising. I'm really excited. I absolutely love the glass grapes, and they sell very, very well for me. Back here is a little candle. It's an Easter egg. I love the satin pink finish. It also could be used as a trinket box once the candle is finished. Let's keep going here. Little angel. I think this is a hollow candle, one of those that burns from the inside. Got all sorts on this end cap. Mugs, an old kettle, tiles. We'll pop around the corner here. This aisle is collectibles and figurines. I do love artisan pottery. This is such a pretty blue, but sadly it's got some chips around the edge, so we'll leave it. Some birds and clear bottles. That looks like a Yarjo figurine, but the quality's not quite right. It's just an inexpensive reproduction. What else? Ooh, over here I recognize this box, orange and white. These are coasters. The brand is Pimpernel. Growing up, my grandparents always had Pimpernel coasters and placemats on their table. They're absolutely gorgeous, fabulous quality. I think these are all different outdoor scenes. Let's see. Just $1 for the box, so we'll definitely grab those. And I actually think I have a few more boxes at home that I can bring out to show you in the haul. Some project piece tiles there, little souvenir trinket dish. More plates under here. Always move things around, lift things up. You never know what's hiding. You don't want to miss anything. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a little cauldron, but possibly a sauce cup. tiles, prayer, faith, and snow. Down here is a really fun spring display. They're wooden blocks in lovely spring colours. Let's have a look at this plate under here. That's Christmassy themed, to share cookies. A mirror and baskets. Got Santa at the back there. This piece is Avon, lovely yellow lilies and a butterfly. It's $1. Sadly, quite a bit of damage and chipping to that. And I believe it was originally part of a set of 3. This is 5 of 6 little cups. And back here, some Christmas ornaments. Let's have a look at these. Seeing some damage, unfortunately. So those will stay as well. Little mini tea set, some planters and plates. This plate is very pretty, but also has some damage and chipping. Got a lion up here. He's sweet. Made in China. All sorts of white porcelain figurines. That one looks like a Pendelphin bunny. Some more pottery up here. Sadly, Jean's little dish is missing its lid. We've got a glass pumpkin. I think that is from the dollar store. Ooh, this is Hanson's Classics, a beautiful piece. These sell very well for me. Look at the quality, the detail is incredible. Let's pop him into our cart very carefully, since I don't have my blanket to cushion everything. We'll keep going. I think this is a taper candle holder, but sadly it is chipped, a very new chip, unfortunately. Some decor dishes. I think this is a candle holder as well. Vases and cruets. What's this? Oh, this is a little votive candle holder, quite heavy. Baskets. More plates. Oh, we've got a little birdie here. Is he a music box? Not ever such good quality, and he's missing his tail, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, I do like this. The painting is just incredible. It almost has a Mexican pottery feel to it. The colors are amazing. Marori, the signature is there. Let's grab that as well. Little Christmassy bits, some decorations, a Valentine's dish. Let's see. Some more seasonal decor, pumpkins and hearts. That's a contemporary serving dish. These are lovely. Sunflowers do well for me. Unfortunately, this piece has a pretty bad chip on the side there, and I'm betting this one does as well. Yes, there it is. I do love that color though, the blue with the yellow. Oh, I have one of these at home. I think I found it with Laura Caldwell, a satin finish, one of those. Basket display. Another mystery box. This is a little trinket cottage, possibly a candle holder. Ooh, anchor hocking glass, honey gold. Tragically, it is cracked and broken. I do have 2 of these at home. It's the Fairfield pattern. I'll bring them out to show you. They just wheeled out a brand new bin of treasures. It landed in the clear glass aisle. I think that's what's on top. Let's have a peek. I don't think I want to move anything. It's a little precarious. And look at this. The whole aisle, almost the whole aisle, is clear glass. Now, luckily, I have my large black light in my purse. So we are going to shine it over the whole shelf. and it will tell us if there is any antique or vintage uranium glass here. It will glow a bright yellow or green. Oh, this piece is American Brilliant. Do you see how the light refracts off that? So many facets. Sadly, it has a chipped point there, so we'll have to leave it. Moving into ceramics, salt and pepper shakers, little canisters. This is a unique dish. I think it's Hallmark. The handle is an oak branch with some acorns. I do like that. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below and subscribe to my channel with the little red button at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it really helps my channel, and you'll be notified every time I release a new video. It's a lovely big appetizer platter here. I think that would have originally had a bowl in the middle for dip, and you'd put crudités around the outside. These are flattened wine bottle serving plates. I don't know how they do that. They must have to get the glass ever so hot and then squish it down. These are Tree of Life plates by Indiana Glass, a whole stack here. I actually have a green appetizer plate available for sale on my online store at thriftingvegas.com. If you haven't been over there to have a look, please do so. You'll find everything that's available from prior videos. It's really fun. The Tree of Life plate is available under collections, and then go to glass. I'll pop a picture in here so you can see. I'm going to do the same thing with the drinking glasses and tumblers. Shine my black light over the whole shelf just to see if by chance there are any UV reactive pieces that will glow a bright green. Ooh, this piece shines a bit. It is crystal, a vintage piece, etched glass. There are two of them, but for a week camping, I think it's best that they stay on the shelf. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Royal Doulton. It's a custard cup, only $1. I absolutely love this pattern, but oh, it's got a massive chip on the top rim. That is such a shame, so that will stay here too. But I'll keep going with the black light because you never know. I have been known to find some amazing pieces and sets, including this one. I'm not seeing anything today, but sometimes the most unlikely pieces will light up like crazy. So if you like UV glass, it's always worth a try. Here we are in the mug section. I have quite a few mugs in my inventory, so it's going to have to be something very special to come home with me. I had to look at the paw print one there. Let's see. There is some pottery down here that always catches my eye. Panasonic. It's an advertising piece. That's hilarious. I thought it was an artisan pottery. The rest of the aisle here is plates, dishes, and bowls. As you can see, lots and lots of sets. And as I always say, if you need an extra set for the holidays or for a holiday home or a camper, your local thrift store is an excellent place to come. As you can see, they have lots to choose from. Pots and pans and kitchen bits. I love a thrift store that has their miscellaneous utensils and flatware loose in bins like this. That way you can sort through everything. Oh my goodness, I have needed one of these for months now. If you watch my channel, you may remember that I found a gorgeous oak wood nut bowl that was missing its cracker. So these will be perfect. I'll bring both pieces out in my haul, and together we can see if they are a good fit. Lots and lots to see here, all sorts of old pieces. This is a rolling pin. It is vintage, but I only tend to pick up the branded, signed, or the ones that make an imprint on the dough. Those sell well for me. Lots of plastics over here, canisters and tubs. Don't make the mistake of glancing over shelves and thinking, oh, there's nothing for me in this aisle. This is not what I want. Sometimes pieces get placed in the wrong aisle by mistake. A shopper changes their mind about something and puts it back right where they are. So take a minute, go down every aisle, look high, look low, move things around. You just never know what you're going to find. Hiding in the plastics, I very nearly missed it. Wait, is that? No. Is this piece. One of my favorite brands. It sells ever so well for me, and some of their styles can be worth over $100. This is Nordic ware, excellent quality in cake pans. This one is their train. Here is the brand. It looks to be in great condition, $3. This is definitely going into the cart. This is the seasonal aisle. As you may know, I buy and sell seasonal bits and Christmas all year long. However, I do have a sizable inventory of Christmas that came out of my vintage booth, and I will be listing that inventory in my store on thriftingvegas.com moving forward this year. If you love Christmas or you love browsing my thrifted items, please hop over there and take a look at thriftingvegas.com. Lots of bits on these shelves, a little wooden bear. We've got Easter, we've got Valentine's. The last time I was here, I had the most amazing luck here in the candle section. I found a vintage Viking glass red bullseye candle holder. And I can't help but wonder, was there originally a pair? And is the second one going to magically appear? I just caught sight of red and my heart stopped. This is an inexpensive Christmas set. It goes on top of the green one, its friend there. As you can see, all sorts of candles and candle holders here. Searching through. What's this box? Oh, these are angel taper candle holders. Sadly, only about a $10 to $12 set. There's a carved wooden piece here, and I thought it was ironwood, but as I get closer, I see that not only is it not, but it does have some damage. All sorts of wood plaques and decor and signs here. Boxes and decor. What are these butterflies? I'm not sure. Little paper butterflies. Perhaps they go on a tree. This is the plush and toys aisle. Look at the color of this bear. He's a gorgeous, glossy cinnamon color. I don't often buy plush, but I can't resist this fellow for $1. He's called Velvet. And he is just so soft and lovely. He's in really nice condition. So I am going to pop him in the cart. Another sweet one here. She has some damage, sadly, but I'm going to keep looking. We are heading over to my favorite section of the Deseret thrift store, the room they call their yard area. It's a huge room with shelves all the way around the perimeter, all different items, and then in the center, lots and lots of furniture, sporting goods, and artwork. Let's go straight ahead. I see vases and glass over here. Lots of florist pieces, contemporary tree and canister there, a mug stack and planters. Lots of jars. Oh, look at this. It's a satin fairy lamp base. I think it might be Westmoreland. I have one of these at home. I might have even found it here in amber. So what we'll do is leave it for a sec, and then we'll head over to the lamp section to see if by any chance the shade has got separated and put in a different section. Lots of plates here, serving bowls. Oh, this is flashed. As you can see, the red flash paint is wearing off. I could take it home and run it through the dishwasher. Will probably leave me with a clear dish. But I'm not going to take too much glass with me on this trip, so it will stay on the shelf for somebody else. Over here is a Fostoria divided dish. I love those etched flowers. Sadly, some damage, so it will stay. More platters and bottles, Christmas sets. But let's grab our fairy lamp base. We'll pop it in the cart. The lamp section is over there, but I've spotted some shades on the shelves over here as well. So let's take a look at these first. Some dolls. They seem to be basic tulip shades here. And the rest of the shelves are tools. Heading over to the lamp section with my fingers crossed. As you can see, the shades are on top and the lamps are on this shelf. Now, unfortunately, I am not seeing any glass shades here at all, but I have had an idea for the satin base and the amber base I already have, and I'll show you in the haul. On the right-hand wall here is the metal section. Lots of racks and dividers. We've got baskets and planters. This shelf is lots of wall decor and sconces. Gold tone metals. At the top here, all sorts of racks and holders. Moving into the wood frames, plaques and signs here on the back wall. This is a bread box. I'd love to find a really antique one that was made by a craftsman. Lots of baskets and florals, more candle holders here. Here's a bunny. Oh, I thought he was going to be metal. He is paper. Silks and wreaths. I do love this room. You just never know what's going to be on these shelves. And it's really big, so things are nicely spread out so you can see. Here on my table is everything we found at Deseret Industries and a few bonus items from previous hauls that I wanted to include. Let's start over here with our vintage Pimpernel coasters. Now, I haven't actually taken all of these out of the box. We just looked at the top one. The collection is called Country Life. Lovely image of two girls in a field here. Let's do this. We'll turn them out. Oh, I'm seeing that these top two are actually different. Oh, these are nautical ones. A little bit worse for wear. They do have some scratches. Let's see. This is the Country Life. Girl with some ducks. Lady with some chickens. A lovely English cottage. So we have 4 out of 6 Country Life and 2 nautical coasters here. If you would like any or all combination, do let me know. I paid $1 for them and I am asking $15. Next, one of my favorite finds. This is an absolutely fantastic folk art painting on a metal pitcher. As you can see, the background is yellow and the images are in a delightful palette of all different colors. It's signed Marori. I paid $2 for it and I am asking $25. When I saw the color of this lovely egg candle here, which is new by the way, it reminded me immediately of this Westmoreland bell I have in inventory. It does have the clapper there. Beautiful piece. It has its original sticker. I am asking $12 on the egg candle and $15 on the Westmoreland bell. Let's stay on our glass theme, and over here, my first find of the day were these 2 grape clusters, definitely vintage. Some are clear, some are satin glass, and they appear to be all hand tied to the stem there. The red one is a little bit worse for wear. As you can see, the copper wire is showing through. It does need to be rewrapped. I'm sure that could be done if somebody is crafty. So I paid $1 a piece on the clusters and I am asking $15 a piece. Another really great find was this piece. It's a little boy, Hanson Classics from 1985. Really gorgeous design by Florence Hanson. He's a little praying boy. I think I paid $1.50 for him, $1 or $1.50, and I am asking $20. I also have another piece of Hanson's Classic available. A lovely lady here. She has a beautiful posture in a long dress. She does have some felt on the bottom, but she is also Hanson's Classic, and I will also ask $20 on her. That brings us to my idea for these 2 fairy lamp bases. I found this one on today's trip, and funnily enough, last year I found the amber one. They are glass, they are bases for fairy lamps, but I thought they looked lovely here in this little trio with an Orifors. Let me see if I can show you the mark. There it is. Orifors votive holder here. Things always look nice in 3s. It adds a certain balance. And I popped a flickering candle on each of these, and I think that looks really, really nice. I am asking $15 a piece on the candle holders and $20 on the Orifors candle. When I saw a piece similar to this, if you remember, unfortunately it was chipped, I thought it was a taper candle holder. Turns out these are actually oil burners. You pop a wick in here with some liquid wax or paraffin or burning fluid, and you light the wick. Just this one is one I had in inventory from Goodwill. Ale, is it ale wine? Signature brand is ale wine. I paid $3 for this at Goodwill. Wanted to bring it out because it was similar to the one we saw that was chipped. I am asking $24 on that piece. Next we have a little trio of bears here. This is the one, the velvet one we found. His colors are fabulous. He looks just like cinnamon to me. He's really super soft and velvety. I paid $1 for him. I am asking $15. And I wanted to bring out another couple to show you as well. This is a lovely piece. The Boyd's Collection bear. He has a green bow and he is articulated. You can make him stand or sit like that. Also 15 on him, and a gorgeous patriotic bear, perfect for the July 4th holiday coming up to add to your decor. The brand is Sugarloaf on him. I am asking $18. It's working our way around here. I have these lovely trinket dishes. They are intentionally crazed here, Asian themed. We've got bamboo, sort of a cherry blossom here, and leaf. They do have a little signature mark on the bottom. I am asking $12 a piece on those, and the set, if you like, for $35. Next we have a lovely little pottery cup here. I think this would be amazing as a planter. Again, a Goodwill find, $2 here. I am asking $14. And I wanted to bring out a little arrangement of blue and white here to show you. These are moonstone tumblers. Again, Goodwill finds 69 cents on these. I'm asking $20 for the pair. We have a couple of little elephant bookends with plaid blue and white bows. You can fill them with sand to give them a little more weight. I am asking $24 on the pair. This is a vintage English piece. It's calico blue and white. It is made in England on the back. Just a creamer. It is in great condition, no chips or cracks. I'm asking $28. And the reason I brought these pieces out was I had a couple of people ask me when I said last time this reminded me of Flow Blue. What is Flow Blue? This plate is an antique example of Flow Blue. These were made in England in the early century. And as you can see, the blue paint ran a little when it was dyed and when it was fired, and it sort of seeps around and runs. Now this was considered a rejection in the English market. Nobody liked that. So they were sent to the USA, where everybody absolutely loved these pieces, and hence they have been very collectible and sought after. Now, unfortunately, I have 3 of these, and they all have been displayed with plate holders, which tragically have created chips on the edges. Let me show you the mark here. There it is. Ironically, the blue has flowed the most on the mark. This says Grandmother Boulron's plate here. Anywho, If you're interested in the plates, I am selling them for $15 each. As I said, they do all have some chipping, which could be, I'm sure, camouflaged in your display. The flow is very unique to each piece. Next, I have this lovely slate painting. It's made in Portugal. It is oil on slate, blackberries in a metal basket. I am asking $24 on that piece. And our final blue and white, a calico cat, gorgeous piece. It does have a little mark on the bottom. I'm not sure what brand it is, but I am asking $28. I brought a couple of mugs because, as you know, I do have quite a few mugs in my inventory. The first one is Tinkerbell. This is a ceramic travel mug. It's brand new, not been used. Little sweet and sassy Tink here. I am asking $25 on the mug. And we have a vintage diner style Coca-Cola mug here. It is Gibson brand. This one I am asking $12. I get so excited when I find Nordic ware because it sells so well for me. This is a lovely pan. It's a train, as you can see. It will be so much fun to decorate this for a little boy's birthday. Here is the Nordic ware mark. It's in nice condition. I paid $3 for it and I am asking $22. So here is my the result of my excitement in finding these nutcrackers. I remember my grandfather during the holidays, he would sit at the table with a big bag of nuts and he'd use one of these nutcrackers to shell them all and hand them around. One of those great holiday memories. Anywho, I had this piece. If you watch my channel, you might have remembered me thrifting this early in, wow, it was early last year for $4 at Goodwill. And since then, I have been searching for these in my thrifting adventures. Found two today, didn't we? So this inserts in here. These two little holes are for nut picks. You can pick the nut meat out of little areas. Now, sadly, thrift stores tend to throw these away because they are a little dangerous, just big, long metal spikes. So I'm still on the hunt for those. But if you would like the nut dish, I am offering it for $24. Next, we have this little stack of antique and vintage butter pats. There are a great variety from France, from England, from Germany. They are absolutely lovely. I'm just going to spread them out here. Wide variety of designs. This one, I believe, is the oldest. Probably from the 1800s, this one. It has one of the really old patent numbers on it here. But I am asking $12 a piece on the butter pats. Moving down here is a feather. Now this is made of bisque porcelain. It's quite weighty actually. It's either a trinket dish or it does have some holes in the bottom that you could use to actually hang it on the wall. Really detailed. It's a lovely, lovely piece. If you are a bird fan and you have bird pictures, it would make a nice three-dimensional addition to your display. I'm asking $24 on the feather. Next, this lovely little trinket dish. I think it's Mikasa. They look like little primrose flowers here. They are in relief and they are satin frosted glass. I am asking $18 on the trinket dish. If you remember in the video, I was so sad when I found one of these gorgeous Indiana glass honey gold divided dishes and it was cracked. It was cracked and glued. But I knew I had a couple at home, so I thought I would bring them out to show you. I am asking $22 on the pair. This is a lovely little piece. Now, I think it was originally a ginger jar and it had a little oval lid on top of it. Sadly, that is no more. It is a hand-painted Nippon piece. Nippon means Japan. Pieces were marked Nippon in the early century. It is hand painted with gold gilt and it actually makes a really lovely little vase. I am asking $18 on that piece. One more vintage piece here. This is depression glass. It is yellow. I believe the pattern is Madrid. Beautiful square, no damage to it. I am asking $12. Last but not least, I have 4 little pieces of jewelry to offer you. They are pins, all of them. 2 of them are branded Napier. This piece, lots of lovely mauves and purples in here, all crystal. There's the back, there's the Napier mark. This one also is Napier, a little more delicate here. Just clear crystals on this one. The mark in the center. This is a lovely piece. I think this would look gorgeous on a winter coat. Very frosty flower here. It surprisingly is not marked, but it is gorgeous. This one, again, would look lovely on a winter coat or even a silk scarf. I believe this one is Jerry's, the brand. And again, I'm always surprised when fantastic pieces are not marked. This one isn't marked either. This one is a pin. It also has 2 little circles here that you could run a fine chain through if you wanted to wear it as a pendant. I am asking $25 a piece on the brooches. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in purchasing anything that you see here, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. As I always say, please, if you fall in love with something, feel free to offer a couple of dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance at winning an item. Do stay tuned. From the Deseret Industries, my family and I, with the dogs, headed straight up the mountain to Navajo Lake in Utah, where we spent quite a few days fishing and hiking and metal detecting. We had so much fun, and I would love for you to share that with us. Also, as usual, images of our lovely hummingbirds and my top 5 items that sold from my last haul is right after this segment. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Here we go with the top 5 most popular and best-selling items from my last haul. Coming in at number 5, the lovely little strawberry plaque. I paid $2 for it and sold it for $14. In the number 4 slot, the gorgeous Americana doll ornament. I paid $2 for her and sold her for $20. Really popular, these. At number 3, the lovely little set of teapot place card holders. I paid $3 for them and sold them for $20. At number 2, the pair of clear depression glass taper candle holders in the Madrid pattern. I paid $2 for them and sold them for $35. And in the number 1 slot, the most requested and sought after item in this haul, the lovely Victorian glass tumblers. I paid $2 for them and sold them for $30.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left.
This morning we have driven around from the lodge, which is here, all the way around the meadow to Navajo Lake Loop Trail. Here's the trailhead. It's Dixie National Forest, absolutely gorgeous. All these trees are aspen. They're not leafing yet, but there are some buds. Let's have a look here. Little tiny buds coming. But our plan is to hike down this trail here to the spring, which is probably half a mile down. And the spring is all the snow runoff from the mountain that comes down all the way down the mountain and dumps out in Navajo Lake. We've got a couple of fishing poles. Chris has got the backpack there. We've got the dogs. We've got Miley with her pole. And we are going to hike down and check out the spring. The dogs are having the time of their lives here. There's a little creek. Let's have a look. They're bouncing all over the place. It's just beautiful, as you can see. In a couple of weeks, this meadow will be waist-high grass. It's a bit muddy down here, so I'm not going to walk any further. But the dogs are loving it. I think this goes all the way into the lake as well. There's a little spring over here. Actually, if I go around this way, it's not going to be too muddy. And Rio's in the water as usual. You would think she was a retriever, the way she loves the water. Rio, come on. Good girl. Little spring bubbling up from the ground. All the way to the lake. Gorgeous view of the lake. There's some geese down there. It's really calm and sunny today. Every so often we come across these little streams, and they're actually snowmelt runoff. It comes down in a zigzag like this all the way to the lake. Our dogs just love the water. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on. There. What you got? Got a stick? Let me see. It's a stick. What's Is that your stick? Get it. Get the stick. Get it. Good boy. Let's go. Let's go. We are here at the main runoff, and as you can probably hear, the water is rushing down. I've got my pole cast out from shore. On the end of it is a rubber trout worm. And what I'm doing is just watching the tip here to see if it's moving. Once it starts doing this, that tells me that I've got a fish interested in my bait. But for the most part, we just have to wait. This is a bald eagle. There were a pair. One of them just flew. Oh, there he is. Just amazing. Making a high-pitched sound. I don't know if they're talking to us. Probably the dogs. There. Ready? Ready? Good boy. You got this stick. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy, Bear. Oh. Good boy. Did you get the stick? Good boy. It's bright and early on a Saturday morning and we are out on the lake. It's a gorgeous day, sunny, just a light breeze. And the whole family is here. We got Sis, Jake, Grandpa, Daddy. And we are headed down to our favorite little spot. Absolutely beautiful out here. I don't know if you can see, but there's still quite a bit of snow on the banks and all the way up the mountain. A little bit chilly, a little bit breezy, but the sun is out. We are having such a fun day. The dogs are here on the boat. There's Bear, there's Rio, relaxing in the sunshine. We're making our way over to a little spring and we're going to try our luck fishing there. It's gorgeous this evening. We've got some geese on the lake. Got some rain clouds moving in here. All the trees are gorgeous. You can see these are aspen. They don't have their leaves yet. It's a bit early. But in a few months this whole meadow will be waist deep grass. I'm out here in the meadow right by the cabin doing a bit of metal detecting here, and let me show you. It just rang up here as a buckle. I dug in and it's actually a penny. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's a penny. So once you've made a find metal detecting, once you've dug something, it's always a good idea to go over your dig site just to make sure there's nothing else. There's my dig site. And it's doing it again, and I actually look down and it's a surface find. Right here, another coin. You can actually see the imprint of the penny in the dirt there. Oh, this is actually a dime, look. We'll see if we can find the year on that when we get back to the cabin. This time I dug something up and I think what it is a fishing weight. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a fishing weight. We've got another coin this time. Down in here. I think I can just flick it out with my finger. Another dime. I'm out at the back of our cabin doing a little bit of metal detecting, and the metal detector came up here. It says pull tab, ring. It's coming up all different things, but bending down I can see something partially unearthed here, and it looks like it is a fishing lure. Hi, Rio. Hi. So we might give this a go and see if we can catch any fish with it.
There's a bowl right there. There, leave it.
There. There. It's a beautiful morning here at the lake. I'm doing a bit of fishing from the shore. The sun has just come up over the mountains, and we'll be back on the boat in about half an hour. There. Are you handsome? Are you handsome? Yeah. Ivy. Good girl. Strip, we're in cabin 7. They are really cozy. We're actually just checking out, and I remember that I hadn't taken any footage of inside the cabin, but they're absolutely lovely, really functional. This one sleeps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plenty of blankets, plenty of windows and light. Here's the bathroom. Just perfect for what we need. And as you can see, fantastic view of the lake from all the windows. We've been gone on vacation for a few days and we've just come back and look at all the baby fish. Ziggy, my cat, is very, very helpful when I'm editing. He lays on the bed here, giving me encouragement and moral support. And lots of purrs. Ziggy, you're not being very nice. Hi, Bandit. Are you in the sink? Rio needs to go outside, huh? Good morning. Hey, Ziggy. Hi. This is going to be so much fun. I'm here at Goodwill, but I'm not alone. My mum and my daughter Miley are with us.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
What are we going to look for today? Stuff.
Stuff. Cut.
I was not prepared for